Welcome back. It's Monday morning, and you know how the old saying goes, work on Sunday, fix on Monday. Well, technically it was 1 a.m., so we were working on Monday when it broke. So it's work on Monday, fix on whatever. We gotta fix the planter before we can finish. I got like less than an acre here to finish this field, and then gotta get some starter, head over, and work on the next 40-acre field. Well, surprise, surprise, it's a windy spring day in Iowa. It's been windy every day. Okay, so the way this planter works is this shaft drives 3 rows, this shaft drives 3 rows, this shaft drives 3 rows, and this shaft drives 3 rows. Okay, so these 3 rows here quit planting, so we know it's this shaft. And when I come down in here and look, there are cotter keys right here and here, and that one, I don't know if you can see down in there, it's broken. It's actually wrapped around the inner shaft in there. So I gotta pull this cotter key, slide this collar off, hopefully get in there, clear that old cotter key out, and then put 2 new cotter keys in, and hopefully we can get rolling again. Okay, I got a chunk of it out. Still working. There's still, see down in there, there's still more down in there. It's slow. I'm playing a little game. It's called Fix the Planter with only the random rusty tools you have in the tractor toolbox. Alright, just got another piece out. Had to put the vice grip on it and then beat it with the hammer to drive it out. It was wrapped around the shaft, between the shaft and the collar. I think, yes, the collar is completely loose now. So now we can see all the damage in there. And what I think I'm going to do is I'm just going to bolt that and just use a cotter key out here, which is much easier to get to when the cotter key breaks, and leave a nice big fat bolt in there that hopefully won't break. Alright, I got this collar back together. I put a 1/4-inch bolt in here, because this side's sloppy and it's harder to get to because of this bracket. You can't get tools or punches down in there. This is the side that should shear if it needs to shear. So we have this bolted and then a cotter key in here, and that's the way the other side is set up. The other side has just a bar stock here, and then a cotter key for your shear point. So now if this shears, it should shear this cotter key, and it's easy to get to and replace. So hopefully we don't shear it anymore, although this cotter key is a little undersized. I'd need a bigger one. It should be more like this size one down here. So it may shear just because it's small, and if it does, we'll have to go get a bigger one. Alright, we're rolling. So I got a choice. I'll have this little bit where there's 3 rows not planted, but the other 9 rows are. So I think I'm just gonna drop it down and plant over it again, instead of, I could go back and unhook all the rows, but it's not that far, so we'll just have overplant in a little spot, and I guess it's better than no plants at all and have a bare spot. So Alright, I looked back and saw a box higher than the others. You see why? Oh boy, that's not good. I'm missing a bolt. Let's go take a look. Gauge wheel. Bolt is not there. Hold the gauge wheel on. It's shoved around. Okay. Great. Now we gotta figure out if it's a metric or standard. It's a metric. This is 8.8, so I think I have some metrics around, just not with me. We got a little problem with our seed. It's just on top. There you go, little seed. There you go. There you go, buddy. There you go. Oh, there you go. Put you. Well, you're not in your row, but that's okay. Oh man, there's all kinds of seed out here. Well, that's gonna hurt the yield. Well, I dug around in the toolbox on the side of the tractor and found a bolt that appears like it'll work and a washer that might just work, so we're gonna try it. Well, I have no idea how I got lucky enough to find a bolt and a washer that fit this to get that back on, but she looks like she'll work. We can go back to planting, get this field done. I have no idea how I got so lucky to find that bolt. I actually found a standard bolt that had the washer on it, and I dug around and found that metric bolt. I don't know what that goes to. It's not to this, but it fit. And then I dropped the seed out on the road this morning, and I happened to just catch that, run back and grab it. So it's a lucky day. I might have to go buy a lottery ticket today. Well, I wanted to give a little progress report. It is Monday. Oh yeah, May the 4th. Be with you. It's Star Wars Day, May 4th. And I am in my second field, planting the second field here. About 18.5 acres done so far in this field. So that puts us at about 150 acres. So about half done, kind of. Using the big fields for kind of cheating. A lot more screwing around in the small fields. But things are going decent today. After I fixed that roll pin this morning, or that cotter key, and I have an opener over there, right there, row 2, no, row 3, right there. I've been watching it. It's going to give me problems, but so far I'm just keeping an eye on it. I really should stop and fix it, but I'll wait until it's time to fill, which I'm hoping I won't have to fill yet for the rest of this field. I think I'm going to be just short. I'll probably be a couple acres short. I have to stop and fill. So, Otherwise, things are good. Oh, I gotta turn around. Alright, so you can see this row here. This opener was pushing a big pile of stalks. If we look in there, we can see there's a bunch of dirt between the disc blades. So I'm going to take the disc blade off and disc blades and clean that out. And while I'm here, row 3 over there, there's a gap between the blades, so I'm going to go ahead and tighten that up or figure out what's going on with that also. Alright, I fixed row 5, row 3, and row 2. So hopefully that's all of it. Oh man, I see row 4. It's got a little gap in there. Shoot, maybe I should look at that one while I'm here. Oh, I'm running low on fuel, so to open up the auxiliary tank. This tank sits lower than that one. So you gotta run this one down, and then you can open this one. Well, I was filling the planter, and I could smell diesel, and I walked over and saw a puddle on the ground. So I came here, and this return boot here was spraying out. So ran down to Deere quick, grabbed a couple boots, and there's the culprit right there. I can see it's cracked. I don't remember which side. I can't see it. Oh, there. It's right there. Just hard to see in the camera. There's a crack in it. It was spraying all over. Made a nice mess over here on this side of the engine. So got the new one in, and I'm just about to fire it up and make sure it's working. Alright, we're headed to the third field. It's only 20 acres, so should be able to finish that up tonight. There's a pretty good chance of rain tonight, so I'm hoping it rains, but I know this field I can finish it and then pack up, take everything home. Then we'll just have the 75 acre field and the 2 little fields to do. So we're actually making progress even with all the breakdowns. Feels kind of good. Well, just back here filling the planter. This should be the last time for tonight. I got 4 acres done already in this 20, so it shouldn't take very long. I'm standing back here and I was like, man, the best thing I ever did was put those lights on the back of this planter. It's so nice being able to see back here what you're doing. The graphite. All right, well, we're back in the shed. It's been a fairly productive day. I should have got more done than we did, but you know, considering the issues I had this morning and then the breakdowns and everything, we did pretty good. What did we get done today? 40, 60, about 60 acres today, so that's not horrible. All I have left basically is that one 75 acre field and the 2 little fields, so one good day should be able to get those done as long as everything goes good. Although the 2 little fields need worked yet, so still have that. But anyway, thanks everyone for watching, and until the next one.